Best card in every position. I do want to give a disclaimer on this one. I am going to be missing Ultimate Legends and Golden Tickets. I'm recording this on Thursday. I'm going to be out of town this weekend. I'm still not going to be in town by the time this video is going live. So if there are elite cards, just do a little bit of, checking on those cards, the Ultimate Legends and Golden Tickets. I know Khalil Mack looks insane. Probably going to be the best free safety or one of them in the game. So just go look at your due diligence on the Ultimate Legends. I don't know if they're going to be elite. Let's just jump into it.
If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code CHU for 5% off your order.
I think offensive line is whatever. Once we get Vanguard and also secure protectors, it's kind of just a baseline no matter what. I'm never going to upgrade my O-line again personally, but this is the way I like to build it. When it comes to right tackle, I actually prefer Willie Roaf over like a Dan Deerdorf here. I just think I would rather have the beefier guy there that's also going to get the same abilities as him. And then Patrick Ball being the golden ticket there, he does get Vanguard. He's not like the golden ticket, who's the golden ticket that got a bad card? Frank Ragnow. This card's really, really bad. Do not get him. He's not like him. He's actually a very good golden ticket offensive lineman. Mike Menchak, I actually love, and Quentin Nelson is also a dog. But I did mention it in the last video. I think I would go with Mike Menchak and then just use like Quentin Nelson's backup for the boost. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Smartest way to do it, in my opinion, too, because this guy gives crazy boosts to the rest of your O-line. I just think that's the smartest way to do it. And when it comes to center, I think there's only one Vanguard center, isn't there? Unless I'm missing something, I think it's still only Dwight Stevenson. I might be completely missing something there, but Dwight Stevenson's who I use still right now in the game. A lot of these guys still suck. The Castro's not out yet. Doesn't get Vanguard. Not playing. Larry Little also doesn't get it. Right guard, a little weak. Kyle Long, you could run there, or you can go with Quentin Nelson, the golden ticket there, or you can go with what I do, Mr. Alan Faneca, a very good card. I think this is probably what I would run. It would boost a lot of these guys' stats up, even though they're out of position anyways with Quentin Nelson. Very, very good card there. But moving over to tight end, I don't know if there's a card that's going to pass him. Although there's a lot of very good tight ends in the game. I love that Kelsey Surge card. Brock Bowers is also amazing, but I just think it's got to still be Ted. I don't know how a card gets better than Ted. This card is one of the best cards in the entire game, if not, like, arguably the best. And real quick, boys, if you want to know the best place to start winning more games where you can learn full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work, you should check out civil.gg and use my code CHU for 30% off. You'll be joining over 2,000 active members who are winning more games, and over 98% of people who joined said they've won more games since joining. So if you want to start winning more games, make sure you click that link in the top of the description and use code CHU for 30% off. And now, let's get back to the video. Wide receiver, I don't know if there's going to be a huge upgrade here unless we maybe get a broken one for fan appreciation too. And I remember their Ultimate Legends got leaked. We don't know their stats or abilities yet. I don't know if there was a wide receiver in there that I can remember that would be here. But wide receivers have been kind of stagnant lately. It's been a position that's been kind of boring. I don't know. I just accidentally opened that. We have not gotten anything. Like, since literally, like, top tier cards, at least, since the Joe Thomas came out. I can't think of another guy that's even contested, like, the top 3. I'm trying to think of it. I really, really cannot right now. I still think, though, like, I'm a big fan of these guys right now. J.C. Latham, Joe Thomas, because you can run Truz on him. I know Joe doesn't have them, but this card also does get angry runs, double me, and also, why can't I think of it? I literally made this card. And Vanguard, which is an elite trio right there. I wish I did put Truz on him. I definitely do. But still amazing right there. Wide receiver 3, there is so many guys you go with. I feel like I always change my mind on wide receiver 3 every single time I do a video. I mean, Ed McCaffrey's good. Snoop Dogg's very, very good. I don't know. I really run Ted out of position. I think the best way to run an offense right now, if you don't mind audibling, is moving Ted here and then running DeWan here. I don't know if this is how you guys do it, but I feel like this is the majority of how my chat does it and how a lot of people I play online do this as well. I don't know if you guys do that. If you like audibling around, you can't do this because you have people out of position, but let me know. I think I'm going to rock it this way because I truly do think that's the best way to run offense. And then I'm going to put it, I know, this is my least favorite card in the game. If you guys ever watched the stream, I hate on this card probably 99% of the stream. Not truly, but I don't. He's just so boring. He's so good to play against, or he's not good to play against. He's so good. I hate playing against him. Filelli's RB1. It's not even close. Quentin Nelson's really good too, but $3 million more for the same exact card. Not worth it at all. Quarterback, I did my top 10 quarterback video yesterday. Draketh, Mayeth. This card's probably going to be quarterback 1 the rest of the year. One of the best releases in the game. Insane X Factor stack. 4 of them you could put on him. Very, very good card right there. Can't get much better. And normally I would put Mr. DeWan here, but I'm electing to move him here over, so I guess we'll just go with the... Well, I guess Quentin Nelson, I guess we'll go with a more fullback here because we already got our running back. I guess we'll go with the more elect fullback in Bosworth here. I think that's a smart play. Moving to free safety. So by the time you guys are watching this, Khalil Mack will be out. So I'm actually, I know I did a God Squad video the other day and I had Calvin. I don't think Calvin's even better than the Khalil Mack. So I'm going to go with Ed Too Tall Jones, who I still think is the best right here. I hate having to type it all in because he is like a 7, yeah. And then I do think Khalil Mack has to play somewhere if you are rocking a Super God Squad. This card will be out by the time you guys are watching it. If you guys do not know, I think they should have the database updated right now. Look at his 3 built-ins. Every KO, reinforcement, and avalanche. He's 6'4" as well. He's going to be very good because he doesn't have a fat building game. I do think Khalil Mack is going to be better than Calvin Johnson. I will take -1 inches every single day for an extra X factor. Every single day. Right outside linebacker, I kind of want to go with Calais Campbell. He's kind of grown on me a little bit. Although he does move a little clunky, I do like the versatility of this card. You could play him anywhere. That's what I like about it. You could user him. You could rush him. I've seen people loop him too. And it's weird because he gets so many bat downs on loops because how tall he is. I think I never thought about that as like a guy that loops. That loop guy always jumps. You know how, have you ever seen the loop guy, if he gets a free shot at the quarterback and they always get it off? They always jump. He bats down. I think he's batted down like 4 times in one game I played against him. It was actually very annoying. Middle linebacker, though, I don't want to respect. I don't even think Luke Kuechly is top 3, but I don't want to respect him regardless. I'm a big hater on this card. He has built-in film study. EA is forcing our hand. He has built-in film study. Whatever, EA. Whatever, EA. Whatever. But middle linebacker, it's so tough because I do think, like, user-wise, we're already kind of viewing Calais Campbell as a user. So if I'm looking for users, I kind of want to just, I want to value Mapu as a user. So I'm going to move him out of position to like middle linebacker because this is the way I view him. Like if I was going to put him on like a specialist chart, he'd be here. You know what I mean? Instead of like outside linebacker, if that makes sense to you guys. But another middle linebacker that I like in the game, and also I think as a looper, most people are running as arguably the best looper in the game. Still probably Pat Tillman. So I do value Mapu as probably the user here. Tillman as a looper. Calais Campbell you can use as a free roam, whatever you want to do for your specific defense. So that's probably how I'm viewing this right now. Left outside linebacker, are we just going Thule here? I think we might just be going Thule. Thule's a very good edge rusher too, so if you want to move him for one of the guys down here, that's an elite card. Strong safety. Do we want to put Simmons, man? Simmons is very good. He gets 2 X factors, very, very comparable to everybody. I do think Ruke is better than him for sure. But I do think if we were to include 2, I would put Mr. Simmons here. Dawkins is elite, but the problem, like 7 mil, I don't even like. That's so bad. He's barely. If he is better than Simmons, he's barely better than him. And that's if he is. You got to remember, 6'4". Height is everything in this end game, as you guys know. I'm gonna go with Mr. Isaiah Simmons. I think that's the best way to elect for the top lineup there. Corner list is still fresh off my mind. I did that earlier in the week, so I truly think, and I'm going to play an out-of-position guy here. I've been running the same corner setup for a while, and I love it. I think this is the best way to run corners. I'm going to put the out-of-position guy at corner 4 just so I can get it out the way. Darnell Washington is still one of the best golden tickets in the game. He gets everything you need. He still gets the avalanche, universal, and reinforcement. That's why we love him. He plays. But the other corners are so straight up. No order right now. We're going Josh Uche, Mel Blunt, and then over here on the other side, we're going to go with our guy, Plaxico. I truly do think this is the trio right there of, oh, I put the wrong Plaxico in there. There's 2 Plaxicos that are 99s. The offensive one and then the defense. This one is the elite one. I think those are the 4 corners. Remember, out of position, he's going to play just as good. Darnell's been arguably my best defender all year in the DBs, at least for the end game. And he is a 94 overall at corner. Just play him at corner 4 if you care about overall. It doesn't matter when it comes to the top right. So that's how we're going to do it. Moving down to the defensive line, I might want to put JPP here. This card just came out with Gauntlet. He's not really up yet because I'm recording this on a Thursday, and he's going to be out. But as you guys know, this guy gets 2 X factors right here. So you run stopper here, and then the next bucket, unstoppable force. And then on top of that, another X factor bucket. He gets 3 X factors. JPP is actually an amazing card. I'm going to be super excited to try him out once I get back from my out-of-town trip. I cannot wait to use him. He's going to be elite. D-tackle is arguably the most deep and probably best all-around position in the game. You got to think. We got Osa Odigizua. You got Chris Jones. Those 2 are some of the best cards in the entire game, and they both go here. I do think Chris Jones, if we had to pick one, though, is better. I'm going to throw Osa because I respect that card so much, and he's so good. I'm going to throw him at 2 just because. but at left end, if we have to finish it, I think this card is so valuable. I'm going to try him as well. This is another card, JPP and him. I want to try when he gets back. Cameron Jordan gets an X Factor for basically every position group. If you guys did not play during Genki Force, he gets chems for every position, and you can also run X Factor. So you can play him here, he'll be a 99. You play him here, he'll be a 99. I don't know where the best place to play him is, but he's so versatile. He's such a good card. I'm going to figure it out, man. I might even do a video on this card when I get back, man. But I think this is the best team in the game right here. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Make sure to comment down below what you guys would change from this list. Is there a card I may have forgot? It's a lot hard, but you guys got to realize with the upgradable cards, it's hard to remember everything. I try to do my best, but let me know if I forgot anything. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.